Ladies and gentlemen, it is my favorite time of the week where we go over some amazing deals for the Nintendo Switch, and now, technically, amazing deals for the Nintendo Switch 2. That's right, the Switch 2 is backwards compatible. So let's load up on a bunch of amazing cheap games because good games are awesome. Cheap good games are even more awesome. Let's go ahead and get right into it. So as you can see, I'm still out of town on this little mini vacation right now, so I'm recording from a hotel room. But I have not forgot about you, so not only do we have some amazing deals, here is the winner of a Nintendo Eshop gift card. That's right, but sometimes I like to do a little more. So here is the winner of another Nintendo Switch Eshop gift card. That's right, and if you would like to have the same opportunity, this is just what I do for my amazing subscribers and our great community here. So all you have to do is be a subscriber and be following me on Instagram. And whenever you follow me on Instagram, just let me know that you came from my YouTube channel, and you'll have that same opportunity every single week. That being said, before we get started, if you could hit a like and subscribe, that would truly mean the world to me. And let's just go ahead and get into these amazing deals. The first game we're talking about today is LEGO Star Wars The SKYWALKER Saga. And this is currently $11.99, and that's 80% off the full price. I always say I think I'm going to pick this up every single week, and I'm always like right on the edge of doing that. I just beat Star Wars Jedi Survivor on my PS5, and now I just want to play all the Star Wars games, so I'm actually going to pick this up like as soon as I'm done recording this video. You play through every single Star Wars movie, some extra stuff. It's actually quite a bunch going on here. Lego games are great. Star Wars Lego games are pretty much the peak of all the Lego stuff. This is an amazing experience, so this is a great way to start off this video. Now let's talk about a really weird game called Mad Father, and this is currently $5.99, and that's 40% off the full price. In this horror adventure game, play as an 11-year-old girl and uncover the secrets of a bizarre incident that befalls her residence, where medical experiments are conducted night after night. To arrive at the truth, you'll need to use a chainsaw, knives, hammers, and even bottles of eyeballs to explore every inch of this terrifying mad mansion. I talked about this game around Halloween time. It's a really cool horror game, and I like how it mixes horror, but it's like a pixelated game at the same time. So this is another great game we're checking out. Overcooked 2 is also on sale for $6.24, and that's 75% off the full price. You'll need to work together or against each other to get the highest score in chaotic local and online multiplayer. Overcooked and Overcooked 2 are both amazing games. Probably better to play by yourself sometimes, unless you want to play with somebody else, which sounds fun on the surface. But just know this game gets insanely competitive, and you're actually working together, so if somebody else is messing up and you're doing good, you might want to throw that person outside of a window. Just keep that in mind. That being said, you can't go wrong with this one. Now let's talk about a really cool game called DREAMSCAPER, and this is currently $6.24, and that's 75% off the full price. DREAMSCAPER is an endlessly replayable action roguelike with a waking dreaming gameplay cycle. By night, dive deep into your subconscious, facing nightmares in an ever-changing world filled with unique items, abilities, and challenges. By day, explore the city of Red Haven, build relationships, and unlock permanent upgrades in order to take on the next dream stronger than ever. If you enjoy roguelites, you're definitely going to enjoy this one. I think it has a really cool setting, really cool gameplay, and it's really cheap. What's better than that? The Harry Potter Lego collection is also on sale for $5.99, and that's 80% off the full price. Lego games, like, at first you might think, well, these are for children, especially if you've never played them. But I grew up playing Lego games. It's been almost multiple decades now I've been playing Lego games, and that's actually crazy to think about. They've always been a lot of fun, and they're still good to this day. They're actually the best that they've ever been. There's a rumor that these games are getting a remake or remaster, and I actually don't think that's needed at all. I think these games are just fine the way they are. If you like Harry Potter, there's a good chance you're going to enjoy this. You get to play through all 7 years at Hogwarts, and it's only $6. Blossom Tales The Sleeping King is on sale for $3.74, and that's 75% off the full price. Every single time this game goes on sale, I like to recommend it. Because if you know about it, you know it's an amazing series. But if you don't know about it, you might think, well, it's only a couple dollars. What's really going on here? I hate using Zelda clone when I talk about games, but that's what this reminds me of the most, like a classic Super Nintendo era Zelda game. But it is really, really good, really, really fun. And I always like to mention this in case you're a physical collector. This game was like $100 physical. So if you do want to play this game and you're thinking about getting it physically, I would recommend you get it digitally. 20XX is also on sale for $4.49. That's 75% off the full price, and this is the lowest price this game has ever been. This is a roguelike action platformer that you can play with a friend. Jump and shoot your way through ever-changing levels, collect the awesome new powers, and battle mighty bosses in the name of saving the human race. This game has crisp, precise controls. Do exactly what you want your character to do. Over 100 mighty power-ups to collect, tons of different play modes and obstacle difficulty modifiers, and there's random levels. Each time you play, the stages you play will be brand new, but there's also permanent death. Each playthrough is self-contained life. That sends you back to headquarters where you can buy more powerful upgrades for future runs. So yeah, this is another game worth checking out. Cat Quest 2 is only $3.74 currently, and that's 75% off the full price. Cat Quest 1, 2, and 3 are all great games. I would say they're like the best entry-level RPGs to where they're not super hard, but there's still some challenge there. And it has all these cat and dog like themed puns and items and themes going on. And it really seems like something that wouldn't be that fun for like a more experienced player. This series really will surprise you. It's a lot of fun, super cheap, and a great way to get into RPGs. Now let's talk about a really cool game called Jack Move, and this is currently $7.99, and that's 60% off the full price. Jack Move is a JRPG that features a unique blend of gritty cyberpunk storytelling, turn-based battles, and beautiful modern pixel art. Take on the role of Noah, a vigilante hacker who is thrust into a world of murder, kidnapping, and dark research after her father goes missing. If that does not make you want to play this game, what the hell is wrong with you? I've talked about this game in a Hidden Gems video. It's an incredible game. It really is. It looks beautiful on the Switch OLED. It looks great on the Switch and Switch Lite as well, but it looks especially good on the Switch OLED. It's not the longest game, which is great for an RPG. I'd say about 6-7 hours, and you're going to enjoy every second of it. Mighty Goose is only $7.99, and that's 60% off the full price. Assume the role of Mighty Goose and bring the fight to the Void King. This galaxy-conquering monarch commands a vast army of minions and mechanized monsters. Dealing with these baddies means traveling to distant worlds and facing all kinds of dangers. But not to worry, this is no problem for the legendary Mighty Goose. This is a fast-paced run-and-gun shooter starring a bounty hunter Goose. Use epic weapons and devastating war machines to battle against screen-filling bosses and hordes of enemies. So I'm starting to sound like a broken record here, but this is another game I've talked about in a Hidden Gems video. And for good reason, because it's a lot of fun, there's a lot of action going on, and you're a goose, dude. What else do I need to say here? Jet Cave Adventure is $1.99, and that's 90% off the full price. I love this game. It plays great, it looks great, it is so damn fun. The game series that it reminds me the most of is Donkey Kong, like Donkey Kong Country, or Tropical Freeze or something like that. You're a caveman, and you have a jetpack. Could you imagine what would have went on in prehistoric times if a caveman had a jetpack? He would have been bonking all the dinosaurs in the head with a club. And in this game, you can do stuff like that. It's $2, and I feel like that's criminally cheap for how great this game is. So yeah, I feel like everybody should own this one. Beat Cop is currently $1.99, and that's 87% off the full price. New York is more like a beast than a city. Explore its darkest corners and uncover its secrets as Jack Kelly, a former detective who has been framed for a murder. Degraded and forgotten by old pals, it's your last chance to find the truth behind this terrible mess. The thing is, your new boss treats you horribly. Your wife is a money-sucking spawn from hell, and the local mafia wants your head on a plate. I guess you could say things are complicated, but it could always be worse, right? This game is incredible. This is another game I've beat. I loved it. It's about a 10-hour game. I never heard anybody talk about it. And playing a game like this, pixelated, it's just like the perfect combination. And the last game we're talking about today is Bendy in the Ink Machine, and this is currently $7.99, and that's 60% off the full price. You know what's crazy is I seen like the character for this probably years before I even knew this was a game. Every single time I would walk into Hot Topic or Spencer's, I would see merch for this, like t-shirts and plushies and stuff, and I thought, it looks cool. This is a first-person puzzle action horror game that begins in the far days past of animation and ends in a very dark future. Play as Henry as he revisits the demons of his past by exploring the abandoned animator's workshop there will be twists and turns around every corner. So yeah, if you were like me and you didn't know this was an actual game, well, now you can play that. And if you did know that this is an actual game, well, good for you. Ladies and gentlemen, like I said, even though I'm technically not at home and I'm on a mini vacation right now, I'm still here for you guys. I cannot let you down. And we just went over some great games on sale that are worth checking out. So in the comments below, as always, let me know anything that you might be picking up. Let me know any other games you think I should check out or any other sales, and just start a conversation. And if you made it to this part of the video, hit a like and subscribe and follow your boy on Instagram and join this community, because that would be pretty cool. And you guys know me. I'll see you very soon with a new video. Peace out.